Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Faith Day number 24. Ricky here with you guys on this Thursday, and glad that you guys are joining and tuning in today as we continue with our theme of failure. Hopefully, we're 3/4 of the way through this. Hopefully, you've enjoyed it. Hopefully, you found it really encouraging for you and really uplifting and beneficial to walk through this journey on failure. It's something we don't really talk about, but it's something that's ultimately it's necessary, and we can work through this and walk through this together. So that's been my prayer over the month, and I hope you've experienced that on your end. We've got a scripture today from Philippians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, "No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focused on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead." One of failure's greatest abilities is its ability to cause us to look back. When you think about it, remaining stuck on failure is a decision to remain stuck in the past. What has happened has happened. There's no going back and no changing it. Yet we become so entrenched in the past that we've rendered ourselves incapable of stepping into the future. Wow, think about that. In Paul's life, he had a whole list of failures, but that's not what he focused on. Instead, he focused forward and looked at what could be versus what has been. The same should be true for you. Don't let your past rob you of your future. God isn't holding your past against you, so you shouldn't either. Man, that last paragraph is so good, isn't it? The same should be true for you. Don't let your past rob you of your future. God isn't holding your past against you, so you shouldn't either. I feel like I could just end it right there, and that would be good enough for the day. But it's something we all relate to. Our past, it's what the enemy wants to do. It's what the enemy wants to leverage against us, and so we get hung up on this. And as a pastor, I see it all the time with people in my church. I've seen it all the time, and I've experienced it in my own life. But our past ends up being this kind of anchor that keeps us from moving forward. It tethers us to the past, our failures, I should say, and they tether us to the past versus stepping into the future that God has for us. And just recently, I was reminded of a quote that I read years ago where it says, "Our demons are rarely ever from the future. Our demons are almost always from the past." And it's these things that haunt us and these things that keep us from being able to step forward in the way that God would desire. But I love what Paul says, forgetting those things, I press toward that. And that's a great word to use because we've got to press toward it. Sometimes it's not easy to let go of that. Sometimes it's the past that's got a hold on us. And so we have to press and push and persevere to get forward, to get into the future that God has destined for us, and to be able to let go of the past and the failures. God's not holding that stuff against us. He's not holding it against you. So don't hold on to it. Don't let it hold on to you. Let's move forward together and experience the best that God has for us. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow on Everyday Faith.